Alright, here today we gotta talk about some heavy stuff. Why? Because with this newest update, a lot is happening, and it's very scary, right? So I wanted to give you my opinion so far. This is prior, make this clear, this is prior to the release of the information for Scarlet. But because of what we know, there is a priority to what you have to do first when it comes to the new update, because you don't want to miss out on it. Yes, a Pilgrim is great, but something is greater. What is that? A guaranteed chance at a character you really need. Today, let's talk about everything. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe, helps out a ton. Let's go through everything I got for you, and let's have some fun here. So, first things first, let's lay down some ground rules. What is releasing in this entire update? We have Scarlet, which is the main attraction for a lot of players, because a lot of players may have obtained Modernia throughout this 1 year time. That is what happened for a lot of players. Now, beyond that, okay, there is another character that might be in the backhand or back of the head here, being Modernia in the front of your head for most of you who don't have her. But there are players looking for MLBing this character. I am not going into specifics on MLBing right now because first, I do want to see how this kit turns out. The thing and the problem or problematic thing we're currently in is you have to realize for new players, is there really a reason to summon for this? Because it's better just to go for a character we kind of know is triple S and everything. Like, we're going to have to test this character and then see how she actually does, because you have, like, an insane bar to get over. Like, that bar is so high. Modernia is a broken character. She's busted. She is nuts. She is triple S. Players cry that they don't have her. So, you have to bypass that. That is what you have to beat in order to be a character worthy of pulling versus Modernia. Where is Modernia? Right here. Triple S and everything, dude. So, can they do it? Can they? That is genuinely my question. I'll do it this way. No, the cropping is going to be cursed. So I'll have to like jump cut between each, right? But triple freaking S. Can they do it? No, I don't think they can. I don't think. Scarlet's going to be a good character. Probably, right? But Modernia level? Don't know about that one, Chief. So that's the first thing. Beyond that, though, let's ignore that. We don't know what's going to happen. Scarlet can be triple S, right? She could be the best of the best, better than Modernia somehow, even though she's a rocket launcher, and we're very much scared about that. She could be broken. But what is there before everything? This is there. You have this beautiful little thing called a guaranteed selector. A guaranteed SSR selector is something which we've been begging for, and they are giving it to you. As of right now, we don't know how expansive this thing is. What I am hoping for is every Nikke in the game that is not a Pilgrim, that is not a free character, that is not a limited character. That's what I'm hoping for. So there's obviously going to be some characters restricted, but you go and restrict Blanca Noir, Tia, and Naga, we're going to have to fight. That's what's going to happen, okay? But what I have to tell you for a fact is first, you must not spend your gems. If you plan on buying this stupid little thing, you cannot spend your gems over here. Why? Because on these two banners over here, you are allowed to use your tickets, your premium tickets, being advanced recruit vouchers. You're allowed to use them on these two banners. They've already confirmed that. They told us, correct? But over here, first things first, you cannot use your advanced recruit vouchers. So remember that. You can only use free/paid to recruit in the step of recruit. Ordinary recruit vouchers and advanced recruit vouchers cannot be used. Next, remember, you cannot go for this thing over here if you plan on losing either one of these characters. Let's say you're planning on losing Scarlet. If Scarlet is pretty good and pretty broken, don't want to miss out on a Pilgrim. If these two multis you're putting in here, basically two multis and two singles, right? 6,600 gems. If these two things are ruining you to go and pull this character, being this pushes you to pity, you can't summon on there. But go, I'll have asked pity by summoning on here. No. You cannot get gold mileage tickets by summoning on this thing. It is 6,600 gems going into a void, and in turn from that void is giving you a selector. No anything is gained from this banner other than a selector. Please keep that in mind. So, you're in a situation right here. First things first, lay this information in your head. Do not spend 6,600 gems over here on either of these banners if you plan to buy this. Which means, go for this first, then hop into these. Do not lose a Pilgrim just because you want this. I would say it's not the best idea, but people in my comments are also bringing up a great point. If this character does not replace Scarlet, does not do anything better than Scarlet, and I already have Scarlet, why would I get Scarlet Black Shadow? At that point, I don't have an answer for you, because I don't know. I do think that they should, like, are you going to make a character, like, you know, worse, I'm trying to say this, I can't speak, worse than a New Year Pilgrim last year? Like, are you going to do that? And if you do that, that's kind of wild, but you know, who knows, right? Like, the main highlight really can just be this, where I tell players just summon for this. This is a better Pilgrim. This is the better Pilgrim, right? Like, what we know right now is, for a fact, she kind of is a broken pilgrim. Now, can Scarlet compete with that? It's a very high bar to jump over. So that's why I'm in that situation where it's like, I don't know what to recommend. But remember, we're currently at a point here where we want a Burst 2 Pilgrim. If this character is Burst 2, that changes a lot. Do we know that this character is going to be a Burst 2? We don't know. What we do know is the character is an attacker character. Beyond that, we know she's a rocket launcher user. We know that. Other than that, we have no idea, right? How do I do manufacturer? Here it is. Pilgrim. We currently have two Burst 2 Pilgrims, yes. Nilister and Noah, which two aren't the best, right? These two. They're not the best, right? There's better ones, being hopefully in the future. That being, again, hopefully Scarlet here. Like, a Burst 2 Pilgrim right now must be, it's a must summon, right? If she's a good Burst 2 Pilgrim, must summon. She doesn't have to now beat Modernia, but players will have to invest into her because you kind of want a Burst 2 Pilgrim, or players kind of want to look for one. Yeah? Yes, you currently have like Blanc Noir and other characters that hog up that Burst 2 slot that you kind of want there. So I am curious what happens, but if we have like an insane, she's an attacker. But again, every character is bullcrap. They don't actually live up to the thing. She could be an attacker that's actually secretly a supporter, and then boom, boom, pow, you win, right? I don't know. Anything can happen. But what I can confirm for you, and what I can tell you for a fact is, here's the thing. Right now, in this situation, before even knowing her kit, the must summon here, and before even anything, it's kind of this. 6,600 gems to finish off building your Blanc Noir, to finish off just anything in general. This is great. Getting Blanc Noir, getting Litter, getting characters that you really need. Alice, players in my comments have been begging for a guaranteed chance of these characters. And not even that. This is something I want to talk about in the future, right? It's a dupe. It's a dupe that you can pick for a character that you want to, max out to push the 160 wall. It's all very, very helpful stuff. So at the end of the day, this is good. This is good for the game, but it's also the case where it's bad for the game at the same time. Releasing all this stuff right now while we're in gem drought is abysmal. So again, what I can tell you right now is make sure 6,600 gems are saved up. Make sure you plan out these two banners over here. Right now, Modernia just looks to be more enticing for a lot of players because she's known to be broken. This character has a high bar to jump over for players to consider going for her instead. But if she serves a different niche and it's like a Burst 2 thing, which is a small niche that's not served, I mean, you see what's going to happen, right? Players are just going to go for it. So that is there. Right now, we're in like the realm of we don't know what's going to happen, so we have to wait and see. Kit information probably drops in the next 48 hours, so we got plenty of time to go before that happens. The character isn't launching until the 1st. The banners last for 18 days, right? So you have plenty of time to go through everything, so do keep that in mind. But remember, 6,600 gems, save that up, 18 days to acquire it. It's never happening. You cannot acquire 6,600 gems in 18 days. Solar Raid has to pay you out like 1,000 gems, and I don't even know when Solar Raid's gonna pay out. When does Solar Raid pay out? Where is it? Solar Raid. Here we go. Solar Raid pays you out on January 11th, right around there. So you better hope and pray Solar Raid's paying you out a high amount, right? Yeah, you're not gonna get 6,600 gems, dude. It's 100 per daily. So it's 18 days. 1,800 gems there. It's 2 weeks. Technically 3 weeks because of the payout. So it's still not enough. You have to realize that you have to push Tribe Tower, you have to push a lot of stuff. The tickets can be used elsewhere. Gems can only be used here. So you have to realize that you got to save those gems ASAP. But currently on my account, we get currency of summons in this game, not gems. So I have no gems. I have 4.5k gems. 4.5k, bro. 5k. I'm not doing anything with that. I have to now sit here and grind Tribe Tower. Hope my dispatches pay out well. Hope I can, affection up. I can affection up a freaking Nikke here and get my gems from that. It's gonna be rough. So good luck, everybody. Hope you had fun with this video. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna go cry in the corner now and plan this out because we are screwed, dude. We are screwed. And if you're MLBing, I'm not answering that question right now. Let me wait and see how this kit turns out. I have no idea.